It's your boy Warlow back with another MyTEAM video. And we're gonna break down the best cards on mobile and the best cards on old gen. Look, I had to think of a way to make this tier list shorter because I don't want to make this tier list 30 minutes long. You don't want to watch for 30 minutes, and I don't want to sit here talking for 30 minutes. So we're gonna go over the basic things. I'm just gonna show most of the tier list, y'all, give y'all advice on cards so we can run through this as quick as possible. Because there is a small criteria to know, and you're wondering, Carl, why you're on Bruiser. Because he has Colin Sexton upper. And if you're on old gen, I'm telling you something. Oliners don't matter on old gen. Colin Sexton upper and Cameron Thompson base are trash in this game. It is different. Dribble styles don't matter that much, but Michael Jordan dribble style is good, but no cards get Michael Jordan dribble style because it doesn't exist on next gen. You know what I mean? It doesn't exist, so that's like one of the better ones, and it just don't exist. And behind the backs that are also, like I said, is Andrew Wiggins, AI. James Harden has a really good behind the back. It's basically the Harden shuffle that's not on next gen. Curry behind the back is alright. John Morant is alright. And you want that Brunson or Chris Paul step back. That's how you get that pullback animation. Really, really, really good. And some dribble styles just don't exist. Like, example, Russell Westbrook, for example. He has his own dribble style. Darius Garland behind the back. They don't exist. And what happens is they become normal or pro dribble style. Which isn't the end of the world because, like, to be honest with yourself, like, dribble styles aren't the hugest deal on next old gen anyway. Like, Shaquille has he has Darius Garland's. He doesn't exist, so it becomes pro dribble style. Shaw has, like, Shaw's, but that doesn't exist, so he has pro. That's just how it works on old gen. But now that we broke that down, I think we can get into the list and stuff like that. We're just going to fly through them. Hopefully we get them done as quick as possible. And we break this thing down. So right now, we get to the 100 overall tier list. We're going to go from the bottom to the top right now. Patrick Ewing is a garbage can. That card sucks. His release is way too slow. No good SIGs. He's going to be absolutely staying. Chris Webber, I forgot to mention as well. If you play Patty Mills base, that base is garbage. Do not use that base. Next up, Vince Carter. He has Patty Mills. Stay away from Curry. It's just not good. What you're going to notice on the tier list, a lot of point guards weren't included. You're asking why? Because point guards can't run on old gen. Height runs old gen. That is just the way it is. If you're tall, you run more on old gen. You cannot run a 6'3" guard on old gen. You're going to get cooked if you run a 6. I think you want to be 6'4" and over, but if you run a shorter guard, you're cooked. Because you will get scored on like crazy. Cade Cunningham's in C tier. Cade Cunningham's release is not good. On Pro Play, because they Pro Played is really good on next gen, but that release stinks on old gen. Do not buy him. In FEL, whereas he's better on next gen, but he has that Bunker Leaner, which is still good on old gen, but his release is on the mid end. Kyrie upper isn't as crazy. His shot's still good on Luka, but Luka's SIGs are horrific. AD shot is like different as well, so that's why he's in B tier. He's not that good compared to next. So keep that in mind if you're gonna buy 100 overall AD. He's not good. Klay Thompson, I actually do like him. I wish Klay just had better SIGs. The SIGs aren't good for old gen. In our A tier, he has Trae Young, Oscar, which is nice. Oscar Robinson's really, really good if you get Oscar. Devin Booker dribble style is good on old gen as well because it's in the game. So you're quite going to like Oscar Robinson. KD is 6'10", but he has KD. And KD base is not that good on old gen. I don't know why y'all run KD. KD, he's still good because he's a shooting guard, 6'10". He has the height, but his release is kind of cooked. Just keep that in mind. And Blake Griffin has that Oscar. And Oscar upper is actually better on old gen. And Jonathan Isaac, he's going to be an absolute beast. Penny Hardaway is a surprising one. Penny Hardaway has Andrew Wiggins behind the back, which is one of my best behind the backs in the game, including AI Harden's, but no one has Harden other than Harden himself and a pink diamond card we'll talk about later. But yeah, these are your best cards in S tier. Dr. J's release has Rudy base. And also stay away from Rudy. I don't like Rudy base. I'm going to mention her later in the video. But he has John Wall base. It's weird, but on very quick, it becomes a lot easier to time. Giannis Antetokounmpo has a Cologne version OD. Booker has his own leaner, good defense. Shagillis has a better release on old gen, even easier time. Tatum is a surprising one. Jason Tatum is so good on old gen. If you get Jason Tatum, his release is so easy. He doesn't have crazy dribble 6, but he has the Curry escape, and that is the best escape on old gen. So if you see like right here, if you go on 2KDB real quick, if you see like an Andrew Wiggins, or you see right here escape move, you see Curry escape, that's the best one to have. That is overall the best one to have. Shaq has a good release. Wilt doesn't have the crazy sticks, but his release is phenomenal. 8-foot wingspan is going to be OD. Yao Ming is 7'6", enough said. A Matt Ryan base on Olgin is special. So this is the 100 overall list. Now we're going to hop into before we hop into that list, we're going to go over this list, the Opals and the Pink Diamond list, okay, right now. Hopefully, I'm sorry for writing it. But Opal OG, Opal Victor, Opal Miles Turner, Bernard King, surprisingly. Bernard King, if he gets a better card with very quick and a actual dribble style, and like Devin Booker, let's say Devin Booker, he's going to be really, really good. I'm warning that now. Because he has all the good six. He has the Harden Shuffle. He has the Curry Escape. He is an actual beast in this game. If he gets a better card, watch out. He still can hoop. Jakeem Noah is good, but like we mentioned earlier with Nick Young and Mashburn has Katie Upper. Nick Young has Cameron Thompson. Harden, I say Harden, I don't know who. Jaren Jackson release is broken. Do not buy Jaren Jackson. Like, stay far away from him. Kyle Kuzma is also way better on Olgin because his shot's way better. Laurie's 7 foot, has an easy jump for Olgin. You'll like him. Bob McAdoo has a nice release on there. You'll like him as well. He's really good on Olgin. You will definitely like him. Dino is another one that is actually really, really good. He has Donovan Mitchell, PJ Tucker. You will like him as well. Shane Battier's release is kind of not as great. It's more slower. It's not as fast, so stay away from him. Eddie Jones, if he actually had a better defense, he would be phenomenal. His release gets a lot better, but it's just not going to. The Drazen's release is smooth. He has that fake that column for it. He gets Brandon Roy's base, so it's going to be absolutely great. Brooke Lopez base, stay away from. Whiteside, their release is garbage. Paul George, I like Opal Paul George on Olgin. I just think there's better options you can go with in the Dark Matter tier list, but he's not bad. Opal Giannis Antetokounmpo still has a slow release, but Giannis Antetokounmpo is just OD in the game. The card will just dunk on you. I would definitely suggest the Dark Matter one more because it's on quick, but Giannis is annoying to stop. Corver has a really smooth release. Really, really good. Paolo Banchero's release becomes a lot easier. Even his release is good on next gen, but Olgin is even better. It's easy. He has a better player model. He is really, really good. Carmelo Anthony. If you see cards with Carmelo base, I forgot to include Antoine Jameson, but he's also good as well. If you see a card with Carmelo Anthony base, definitely look to get them. They are really, 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 really good. And next up, we got Larry Nance. Larry Nance is like the rare cards with PJ Tucker, with Harden behind the back, and it's going to be really good. Like, he's going to be phenomenal. Kevin Porter release is really good on Olgin. You definitely want him. And he has, I saw he had a good move. He got Andrew Wiggins moving behind the back, or some moving behind the back. He's decent. He is decent in this game. Christian Wood has a good release. Covington has a good release. Eddie Curry has LaMelo Ball base, which is one of the best Olgin bases in the game. He is really, really, really good. And Keith Van Horn has Devin Booker's release, which is phenomenal. Dyson Daniels has a good release. He has as many SIGs, but the release is so faster on Olgin compared to next gen. You're going to like him. Cal Ware is also decent. Bio has a... they both jumpers are really good on both gens. Really good. And I would stay away from Pink Diamond Artest because, like I mentioned earlier, Rudy Gay's base is not as good on Olgin. It's just the way it is. And Pink Diamond LaMelo lacks on defense, so I would probably stay away from him. But you can still run him because LaMelo Ball base, like I mentioned earlier, is just crazy. But yeah, those were the Opals, Pink Diamonds. If it asks anything, let me know in the comment section. But now we're going to go into the Dark Matters. And the Dark Matters. And Penny Hardaway, I didn't talk about. Penny Hardaway has Dinwiddie release, but that release is really good. Andrew Wiggins behind the back. That card is really good. I'm warning you right now. Like, Penny Hardaway is one of the best point guards in the game on Olgin. If I had Penny, he might start for me. Like, he's way better compared to next gen. Next gen, he's kind of mid. Okay, next up for this one, Dark Matter tier list. So we got Terry Dischanger. Terry Dischanger has a way better release. His release is really fast. If this card could play the 2, he might debatably be one of your best shooting guards in the game, but he is overall really, really, really good. Giannis Antetokounmpo release is slower, but he's overpowered. He's just cheesy in the game. You know, LaMelo Ball doesn't have crazy SIGs, but he has the fastest shot in the game. You're going to really like LaMelo Ball if you use him on Olgin. Bol is a different one. He has a way better release on Olgin. Big player model. No Goldilocks braids. Bol is an actual beast on Olgin. Definitely get Bol if you have to. He is great. Lonzo Ball has AI behind the back, and he has a great jumper. You will really like Lonzo Ball in this game. And Stackhouse is another one I wanted to bring up. I'm going for these fast. But he has Bandit, Maverick, Upper. If you had that Diamond Maverick, he's probably going to be really good on your list. But he has Benedict, upper, which is actually phenomenal on Olgin. So Stackhouse is one of your best shooting guards in the game on Olgin. D-Rod release isn't broken on Olgin. He is actually really good. The rush dribble style doesn't exist like we mentioned earlier. It's still elite. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, we mentioned earlier, we don't need to discuss it much, but he is really, really good. Tim Thomas has a Trae Young behind the back, has Curry, has a different upper, I think. But his release is very good. He's going to be one of your top small forwards in the game. Kawhi Leonard has OD defense. Like I said earlier, height runs the game. He's 6'7", tall. He can guard up. Definitely going to be elite. Jason Tatum is a god in Olgin. You just call a pick and roll, do a little step back. He doesn't have the Jalen Brunson step back, which is cheesy, but it's still OP. And he's gonna cook. Zach Edey is 7'5". He can just shoot over. He can't shoot over. He's like Olgin. You can't just shoot over people, but he is so tall that he can just defend everything. He has a phenomenal release. You'll love him. Trout's an S tier. I like Trout. I think he has the AI move behind the back, and he has a way easy shot and a good player mouth. He's one of my favorite shooting guards on Olgin. On the list, AK-47 has, what's his name? AK-47 has Matt Ryan base, which is actually really good. That's not crazy, but he has OP defense. That's all that matters in this game. Scottie Pippen's way better. He doesn't have a broken shot compared to Nexion. Absolutely elite. Moses Malone, good release. Doesn't have crazy dribbles. Not going to move crazy, but he's going to do the job on the court. Artest, he has a Markelle Fultz lower base, which is an Olgin jumper, and it's a very smooth base. You will like Ron Artest. If you're using him on Olgin, you will particularly like him. Pod up next. He has a fire base. His base compared to Nexion, Olgin is crazy. The drop off. He doesn't have no dribble sigs on Nexion. He's horrible. On Olgin, that card is a hoper. Pod is an amazing point guard. I really do love him. He's actually playing him. He's actually quite decent and really good. He won't help me win 50 games up for Team Mac event. He is really, really good. LeBron's release isn't that crazy on Olgin. Like LeBron, I'd still put him in A tier because of defense. Still got a big player amount. But I don't think LeBron's nothing crazy. Kurt Heinrich has a good behind the back. He has a fire release. He's one of my favorite. I love this diamond card early in the year. I know that Opal one's going to be very good. Josh Smith, he doesn't have a leaner because no one has a leaner pretty much on Olgin other than Zach LaVine, Booker leaner. I think that's about it, and it's good. So Josh Smith is, I like him. I like him. Danny Granger, release is good. Release is good. He's going to do his job on the court. Andre Bonatti has a really easy shot. You definitely want him. Marcus Gasol is at, what's his name? Andre Drummond lower base. You're going to really love that release. And Luol Deng is really good. Now, another one y'all going to be surprised about is DeMar DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan is actually very, very good on Olgin. If DeMar DeRozan had SIGs, he would be one of your toughest shooting guards. Has good dunk animations. Has a high release point. He would be really nice on Olgin if he just got better SIGs, but he lacks in the SIGs department, so that's why I'm not higher on him. Stephon Castle releases and all that. Levine's lower. You know, he has a little bit of a leaner. His shot's not as fast like old Nexion. Is slower. He's definitely not as good as Olgin. Even I think next gen Levine's way better. Austin Reeves has a good release. You'll definitely like him. He's a nice point guard on Olgin. Not a bad card. John Kemp is decent in this game. He has a way better shot. Like, there's no hitch in his shot. I also forgot to include Worthy in the 100 overall tier list for y'all with 100 overalls. James Worthy probably be an A. Probably B or A tier. James Worthy's actually good on Olgin. He just doesn't have any SIGs. That's crazy, really. But yeah, Grant Hill's a surprising one too. Grant Hill's actually really, really good on Olgin. It's just his release is a little bit faster on Olgin. It makes a difference. So I like him in B tier. I like Grant Hill in B tier. I think he's quite solid. Andrew Wiggins, Embiid, Brandon Roy. Brandon Roy's good, but that player amount is small. And like I said, you need that height and you need to be tall. And that's what matters in the game. And Brandon Roy's still going to hoop, but he's nothing that special on the Olgin. Hakeem Olajuwon release could be better, but he's good. He's fine. He is fine. Next up, we got C tier. Because like I said, breaking it down. Kevin Durant release is awful. Don't use KD. Unless you got like the other KD, don't run Kevin Durant. I don't know why I'm seeing people run him. He's not good. Chet isn't that good. His release is even slower. It's not good on Olgin. You're going to struggle with him. He doesn't grab a board. Not and then like him. Magic Johnson base. You got to have a fast release on Olgin. That's what the game's about. You have to have a good enough release at least. And Magic's release is going to hold him back. It's not like Olgin where it's just switch off. Like, I mean, you can get a block. If you have Hall of Fame anchor or legend anchor or anything, you can get a stop on Olgin. Anchor is a lot more important compared to anchor on here. Anchor is rim protector, whatever the heck it is on next gen. It's a lot more overpowered on this console, so you don't really need a Magic Johnson. Kind of wasting it. Gordon Hayward's release is alright. It probably made him a little too high. Adam Morrison upper isn't that good, so I definitely would stay away from Adam Morrison. In my opinion, I would just stay away from him. But yeah. Ray Allen sucks, obviously, hasn't been good. Brandon Ingram isn't that good on Olgin. I could easily say C tier, he's 6'10 shooting guard, but I don't really like his release. I don't think he's that good. Jalen Green, he doesn't have his release change. He's mid on Olgin. Russell Westbrook, like I said earlier, 6'3 guards suck in this game. Jeremy Lin, forgot to even mention it, but like I said, actually I did mention it. Gary, I think he has I don't think Lin's base would actually be bad. I'm trying to remember why Lin's base would be bad, because he has Colin Sexton upper. That's why Colin Sexton upper, which you mentioned earlier, is gonna suck. It ruins every base in the game. Garbage. Ja Morant, I think Ja Morant's actually good on Olgin, but like I said, height runs the game. You're gonna get cooked. Gary Payne, we mentioned earlier, release sucks. Jaren Jackson, mentioned earlier, Galaxy Opal, release gonna suck. Jaren Jackson's way better on new gen than Olgin. Jason Kidd's release with Patty Mills sucks. I'm sorry, it is not good. Dennis Rodman, slow release, not going to cut it on Olgin. Next gen, he has normal 2 leaner. That's not a thing on Olgin, so garbage. Michael Beasley has Sexton upper, so he's garbage. He doesn't have a behind the back anymore. That man is basically it's like a cat without his fur. That man stink. Jokic stinks on both gens. He's garbage. He has no, garbage card. Joe Johnson sucks on this gen. Larry Bird was Larry Bird. George Gervin is just useless. No behind the back for him. Why are you running him? Jalen Williams has an awful release on Olgin, not pro played. He is garbage. Aaron Gordon release still not good. Not absolutely garbage. Tyrese Haliburton is alright, but the release stinks. No, don't use Tyrese Haliburton. Next up, we got Bam Avocado. I think Tyrese has a behind the back, but he's not good. No, I don't think he does. Bam release stinks on Olgin. Don't run him. Lamar Odom stinks. Scotty Barnes stinks. And Paul Gasol has no good SIGs. So, yeah, we broke that down quick as possible. Like, I actually think we did a fairly decent job breaking that down on this tier list. Really, breaking this thing down really good, in my opinion. I think we did a good job breaking this thing down. And I'm just looking at moving step backs for y'all that Ron Artest, who has it. Who has the moving step backs? These are the players that has it. That guy definitely has it. Julian Schroeder. I think he has a good release on Olgin. I could be wrong about that one. I could be wrong about that, but Chris Paul has a good step back too. He has the same one. And he is actually really good. I don't see no one else that would make it. So, yeah, I like this list. I think I forgot to rank Melo, but like I said, Cameron Thomas, he going in D tier. Stay away from that base. All I gotta tell you, stay away. De'Aaron Fox doesn't exist. It's pro dribble style. But we got through this really fast. Let me know in the comment section how you feel. And we broke this down. So I'm gonna see y'all in the next My Team video. And give me a